Welcome back to another Mom Life Pep Talk. And I know last time I talked a little bit about not holding on to this belief that that's just how life goes. And today I want to talk about dropping this hot mess mom vibe. It's not cool, it's not funny, it's not cute. We do not have to be a hot mess as a mom. And I think sometimes society has deemed it so normal that we should be a hot mess. We should be on the chaos train. We should be able to barely survive our days. And I also feel like sometimes some of us, myself included, in the past, have used it as an excuse. Again, like the last episode, right? Like, this is just how it goes. It's like, well, mom life is supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be messy. It's supposed to be, I'm supposed to just barely survive and not get that shower before noon. And just, no, we have to stop that. We have to stop the hot mess mom vibe because it doesn't have to be that way. We get to choose to simplify our lives. We get to choose how we raise our kids. We get to choose how we show up. And at any given time, we get to choose to change our circumstances. And for myself, when I first became a mom, I did not believe I could change my circumstances. Now, obviously, I couldn't change the circumstance of having a baby as a teenager. However, I could change the circumstances of my life. And I finally, probably where you are right now, you've drawn that line in the sand. You are done living life this way. You are tired of being reactive. You're tired of yelling at your kids. And you just feel that deep down, there is this fun mom and person, like this fun woman deep down inside of you. And you are like, where did she go? How do I get her out of there? Because I will tell you that next best version of you, she's still within you. She always has been. She always will be. Every next version of you is always in there. It's just showing up with intention and not allowing society to tell you what is normal. You get to decide. You get to decide what is normal in your life. You get to decide that I am no longer the mom that shows up completely reactive and snaps at my kids all the time. It was the saddest thing. I was walking through the grocery store the other day and there was this mom and I could just tell that she was overwhelmed and my heart was just breaking for her, but she kept turning around to her little boy who was just being a kid. She kept saying, "I'm going to call your dad. Do you want me to call your dad? I'm going to call him right now." And just using a lot of these threats. And I've been there. I get it. And we try to scare our kids into submission, basically. I would try to scare them into obedience. I'm going to tell your dad, or we're not going to do this. And she kept saying you're going to make me late to pick up your sister. You're going to, and I'm just like, wow, I saw so much of myself in her from the past. And it was just really interesting to be able to reflect on that and to know now that life doesn't have to be that way, but also that you have to choose. And so it's just really interesting to think about how it truly is a choice that we make and the action that follows. And so when you start on this journey of dropping that hot mess mom vibe, start asking yourself, how can I make this feel better? What can I do differently? What would be more fun? And start to lean into that. Allow yourself to lean out of the reactive mom, the hot mess mom, the chaos train, and be like, how can I truly make this work for myself? Instead of just sitting there in victim mode, falling victim to your circumstances, essentially. Being like, well, my baby's little, I don't ever get a shower. I used to put my kids in a bouncer chair outside my shower, even if they had to cry for a few minutes. I would get that shower in when I wanted that shower. But you get to decide to drop that vibe. And I'm betting that you have hit that point where you have drawn that line in the sand. You're like, this is not how I want to parent. This is not the mom that I want to be. This is not the woman that I want to show up as each and every day. And now you get to choose it. You get to choose to drop that hot mess mom vibe. It's a decision. And then it's just taking action. So just really start to ask yourself, how can I make this more fun? How can I make this feel better? And another little tip I want to give you is just starting your day off with gratitude. Each and every day, wake up, write down 5 to 10 things that you are grateful for, and start to feel that shift within yourself. And I will talk to you next time.